Good evening, Blue Nation. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Andy's Man Club Mersey Blue podcast. So tonight, with me, as always, is my pal and co-host, Carl. How are you, lad?
Yeah, great, mate. Thank you.
And we have a special guest with us tonight, being very, very brave. We have the one, the only, old pal of mine, Jimmy Barnes of YouTube, who is a massive Forest fan. Jimmy, welcome to the show, pal.
Not the greatest of weekends to be a Forest fan, but I'm still delighted to be a part of the Mersey Blue podcast. As Nick knows, I've been supporting his channel ever since it started back before the start of the season, and I've been looking forward to my guest appearance ever since Nick promised it me. So thank you, chap.
It's good to have you, mate. It really is. Just a couple of quick shout-outs as well. Marco, our American correspondent, our pal, is unavailable tonight due to scheduling difficulties with his job, which I'm not going to put over the airwaves. But and also a quick shout-out to friend of the channel, Mr. Chris Darracott. If you haven't already, jump over to In the Blue Corner on YouTube and tell him Nick, Carl, Jimmy, Marco, all the crew at the Mersey Blue podcast sent you. So, without further ado, we opened up 4-2, 3-1. Jordan Pickford between the sticks. Jake O'Brien right back. Tarkowski, Keane and Mikolenko make up the defence. The two in midfield, Jimmy Garner and Keenan Dewsbury Hall. And our favourite front line, Ilian Ndiaye, Charlie Alcaraz, Jackie Grealish, all backing up the impressive Thierry Barry. So the first half starts, really strong start from Everton. An early Jimmy Garner free kick after a foul on Grealish, and then 2 minutes in, and Everton opened the scoring. Nice ball from Garner, finds KDH on the edge of the Forest area. He drifts in, he curls a shot goalwards. Ball comes off the head of, I think it was Milenkovic. Jimmy hopefully can clarify that for me later. And flies in. 1-0 to the Toffees, a dream start. On the quarter of an hour mark, Forest get a chance to equalise, cross to the far post, and it was Igor Jesus heading wide. Keenan Dewsbury Hall then drills a shot from outside the area, which is palmed away by the Forest keeper. Elliot Anderson gets a shot in for Forest, the Pickford handles, and then Everton grab a second goal. It's that little man, the little magician, Ilian Ndiaye, breaks from our own half. He races into the Forest area. He's got Thierry Barry to his right, Charlie Alcaraz to his left. Split second, plays a beautiful ball into the path of Thierry Barry, and Barry just buries a shot into the bottom corner for his first Everton goal. I love this kid. I'm so happy it's finally happened for him. Carl, Everton 2, Forest 0. Give me your thoughts, pal.
Yeah, unbelievable start, to be fair. I couldn't believe it. It was like Newcastle in reserve, when we conceded the goal after 50-odd seconds against them. I mean, to get a free kick after 20 seconds or something was a bit unfortunate for Forest, because obviously that puts them straight on the back foot. And then, as you say, within 2 minutes, I thought Dewsbury Hall was going to be credited with the goal, because if you look back to last week, Grealish's deflection was going in, and that was given to Jack, whereas this one was given as an own goal. I mean, let's face it, no defender wants their own goal on their record, and the strikers, attacking players always want the goal, so I don't know why it was given as an own goal, but as you say, 1-0. They had a couple of half chances a bit later on in the game, as you say, 43 minutes or so. Elliot Anderson had a shot, parried by Pickford. Now, a bit of controversy for this next goal was the fact that Dyche came out afterwards and said that I hit the referee and he should have just stopped the play. Now, from my point of view, didn't see it hit the referee at all. It just seemed to go in a straight line and didn't divert off. And Jai ran onto it. He could have took the shot himself. He could have, I thought, like everybody else probably thought, he was going to pass it to Charlie for him to slot in. And he did the honourable thing. The run from Thierry Barry was absolutely brilliant. The way he started in the middle and cut across him, gave him the option to pass to him, passed it under the goalie. First goal, as you say. And that was his third goal at home. Obviously, the previous 2 goals he scored in the previous 2 home games, he been disallowed for whatever reason. So, absolutely made up for him. And you could see by the smile on his face, he was absolutely buzzing, the kid. Absolutely brilliant. And as you say, 2-0 half-time lead. I think at that point, Forest were done and dusted.
Yeah, couldn't disagree with any of those points. Jim, do you want to give us the Forest perspective of that, buddy?
Forest weren't up for it, and they weren't creating enough chances. And also, in relation to what Chris was saying, despite obviously wanting the away team to win, I was very happy just from seeing his reaction to Barry getting his first goal, because you could see by the look on his face and the smile he had that was something that was very special to him. So even though it wasn't what I wanted as a Forest guy, congratulations to Piero Barry for finally getting off the mark. He did have a couple of disallowed goals. Forest weren't doing anything apart from maybe squaring up a little bit in the first half. And although it pains me to say it, Everton were deserving of that 2-0 lead going into half time.
Yeah, agreed, mate, and very courteous of you. Yeah, nice one, mate. I say it's put you in a little bit of a spot here, I suppose, with the result. But, anyway, so let's call it a day there for the moment, guys, and go over to our sponsors for a quick word from the amazing Andy's Man Club.
It's hard, and we all have bad days. There are times when we feel we can't cope. This is the time we need to reach out and talk to someone. Andy's Man Club offers local support groups nationwide, running every Monday from 7 p.m, except on bank holidays. In these groups, men can open up about the issues affecting their lives in a safe, non-judgmental environment. Our clubs are designed to be free of pressure. There is no obligation for men to speak, they can simply listen if they wish. Find us today at www.andysmanclub.co.uk. Help one guy, save one life. Andy's Man Club, it's good to talk.
Welcome back, guys. That was our amazing sponsor, Andy's Man Club. Remember, boys, it's always good to talk. Don't suffer in silence. Okay, so the second half starts, and Everton come out on the front foot, still buoyed by the end of the first half. 56 minutes, Jackie Grealish crosses low into the box. Jimmy Garner sees a shot well parried away by Forest's keeper. And then 62 minutes, just after the hour, we see a substitution. Beto comes on for Barry, and Barry, just 100% congratulations to him, getting that goal. So lovely for the kid. And he obviously got, an ovation that he deserved. A couple of minutes later, there's a chance for Forest. I think it was Dominguez. He shot it from in the area, and it was cleared off the line by James Tarkowski, big Tarky there. 73 minutes, Dwight McNeil comes on for Charlie Alcaraz. A couple of minutes later, KDH races onto a loose ball, passes it to the left to Grealish. Jackie plays the ball back to him on the edge of the area. He hits a fucking rocket and it rattles the post. 78 minutes, another good save by the Forest keeper, this time from Ilian Njai. He got into the area, had an amazing little dribble, got a shot off. Keeper was up to it. And then 80 minutes, Everton wrap up an emphatic win with a low strike from the brilliant Keenan Dewsbury Hall. Everton had a corner. Jimmy Garner took it, comes over. Forest keeper, Jimmy will tell me his name in a minute, I hope. Jumps up, he punches it, ball comes down. I think it's big Jake O'Brien, gets a deftest of little touches in the area just to play it back. And there's KDH, he just lashes it, a low shot. Gives no one any chance. Ball ends up at the back of the net. 3-0. Last action of the game. An 86-minute sub. Young Tyler Diblin comes on for our boy, Jackie Grealish. Full time. Everton 3. Nottingham Forest 0. Jimbo, give us your thoughts.
But, my thoughts that I've wrote down here, I said overall, Everton deserve it. And as far as Forest are concerned, to the drawing board. We're back in the relegation mire, but there's still a long way to go. To bring this back to Everton with my closing thoughts, I just want to say that this is the first opportunity to really see the new stadium, the Hill Dixie, in all its glory. And it is fine. It's a beautiful new stadium. And now I feel like I'm pandering to my co-host, so I'm going to hand it back over now.
Oh, we love you for it, Jimmy. Yeah, the Dixie is beautiful, mate. Thank you for your kind words. Carl, thoughts on the second half and final thoughts, bud?
Second half, mate, much the same as the first half. As you say, after about 50 minutes, they had their first real chance, a second real chance after the Elliot Anderson shot in the first half, which Pickford came out and tried to save and fucked it up completely. And then Tarkowski got him out of trouble and got it clear. And at that point there, it could have been like 2-1. And at 2-1, anything can happen, as we know. As an Everton supporter, they'd have had the momentum and stuff like that. So I was kind of relieved by that. But in general, as you say, I think we were on top of 90% of the game and controlling it. Dewsbury Hall, again, brilliant man of the match for me. Unlucky not to get 2 goals. And as you say, 75 minutes, McNeil comes on, Beto comes on, Tierney Barry comes off. And what was surprising, he was saying that he got injured, and that's one of the reasons why he got taken off. His shoulder kept popping in and out, but he said he was in agony. I think with the challenge with Mikalenkovic in the first half, but he said he wanted to stay on because he was determined to score, and obviously he stayed on, scored his goal in the first half, stayed on for a little bit in the second half, and then Moyes took him off, which was the right thing to do. So hopefully he'll be fit for Saturday, because we're going to need him against Chelsea. In general, as you say, second half, 75, 80 minutes, ball comes across from a corner from Garner, headed back by O'Brien, touches it to Dewsbury Hall, and he deservedly gets his 4th goal of the season, what should have been probably his 5th, as we said in the first half, but he's on fire at the minute. I struggle to think what's going to happen after Chelsea's game, because obviously going forward we're going to lose Njai and we're going to lose Garner. We seem to have coped without Garner for the last few games, so I'm not so worried about that, but I think Njai, because he's quite an attacking threat, I think we might struggle. And hopefully Tyler Dibble might get some game time on the pitch, because I think he needs to start playing more and more. But generally well happy with it. I think if I was a Forest supporter like Jimmy, then I'd be a bit concerned by the manager. But I think they're far too strong to stay, to go down or be anywhere near. And I think by the end of the season they'll be 13th, 14th in the table with no worries at all.
Yeah, I've left Sean Dyche alone in the pod so far. What I would say on the Dyche thing, it's going to be a 2-sided thing. The first one, I'll give credit. What Dyche will do, Jim, is he will come in there, he'll shore things up, he'll lock it up, and you will be all right, mate. I'd have absolutely no fear of anything, of you guys dropping out the Prem. And for my penny's worth, if you did, it'd be a great loss. You are a big old club, and it's great to see you back where you belong, mate. With regards to Dyche, the flip side of the coin, obviously, I want Everton to win every game. Anyway, this one was really important. Jim and I have spoken off air. We've been friends for, over 20 years, I think. And, Jimmy, I've got a soft spot for Forest and all that. So I'd never have a go at your club, mate. I wouldn't. But Dyche, he's a different thing. I think if Forest would have won, the game would have went a different way. He'd have been horrible in the press conference, mate. We'd have got, he'd have proper rubbed it in. So, fuck that dinosaur. We move on to Chelsea on Saturday in what's going to be a very tricky game. But you know what? Deep down, I actually fancy it. I think we can do something there. Arsenal the week after, I'm not confident over. But you know what? We went to Old Trafford. We pulled 3 points out the bag with 10 men. We beat a good Fulham side. We've done well this season, I think. It's a great time to be a Blue right now, more so with all the stuff that's going on with the Egyptian king across the park and everything else. That's caused us a fair few little giggles there. But I'm not going to put the boot in too much because they're more obsessed with us than what we are with them. So red and white shite, and let's leave it there. Carl, an absolute pleasure as always, my friend. Thank you for your time this evening.
Pleasure, mate. Absolutely buzzing.
And Jim, thank you so much, mate, for coming on with what must have been like a hard review chat about the game, but we really do appreciate it, bud, and you will have your chance on the 30th of December when we come back down to the City Ground, and the result may well be different, my friend.
Yeah, thank you again, Nick and Carl, for your warm welcome and for allowing me to be the reasonable voice on this ever-growing Everton podcast. I'm really looking forward to the return fixture in just a few weeks' time, near the end of the year. I still had a great time here this evening, speaking to you guys and listening to your thoughts about your beloved Everton.
You're a good one, Jimmy. Just one more task for you tonight, mate. Give us an up the fucking toffees to finish the cast.
For Nick, up the fucking toffees.